I'm not known for doing many romantic comedies, but since Valentine's Day is just around the corner and I have seen quite a few movies in my time as a movie fan, then Special Features will present its Straight to the Heart month.
Nick Marshall is a man's man that pretty much has it made. He works for a successful advertising company and is a ladies' man in the not most positive light. He can pretty much charm any woman into bed and then be done with them the next morning. So, the Charlie Harper approach. He must be winning. It's when his desired position of creative director that he has chased for some time has been awarded to Darcy Maguire after leaving a rival ad company to attract women's products to the ad firm. It's when he has an accident involving a hairdryer whilst experimenting with women's beauty products, no, you did not mishear me, that he gains the ability to hear women's thoughts, and that's when the fun ensues in trying to figure out what women want. Despite acting like a douche for the first half of the flick as being a womanizer, you see his transformation to being a very likable guy as he gets to know Darcy personally despite stealing her ideas telepathically to further his own career and improve his position within the company. Gibson is very charming, as both the chauvinist and as the gentleman. I enjoyed his physical and facial reactions to his newfound senses and how he rejects it at first, not understanding what it all means and what is happening to him, and as time progresses he accepts and embraces it. Endearing, insightful, resourceful, and equally beautiful. Helen makes Darcy incredibly likable, elegant, and subtle. She works really well in a comedy situation and has excellent chemistry with Mel as they play off each other so naturally. The romance angle between Darcy and Nick is very beautiful and pleasant, as here's a situation where Darcy's been hurt before and Nick is slowly turning into a nice guy that everyone steadily grows to like. It's when Darcy allows her guard to drop, showing her vulnerability as a person and not just creative director, that you get this wonderful and sensitive performance from such an underrated actress.
I enjoy Marisa Tomei's performance as a repressed woman who not only wants to be taken seriously as an actress and as a person. She has a huge affection for Nick, but often holds back due to her history of being hurt. Judy Greer's performance as the shy and unappreciated Erin is wonderfully touching and sensitive as someone who just wants to be given the opportunity to showcase her talents, but feels invisible due to the way she gets ignored. And I think we've all been there once or twice. For the limited amount of time that Alan Alda was on screen as Dan, he brought a lot of extra charm and wit to the story, and I found Dan to be very likeable and pleasant. It's that type of guy who's like, hey, he's a great guy, I'm going to have a coffee with him. That kind of guy. Ashley plays the snarky teenager with attitude that has been pretty much pushed to one side for the 15 years that she's known her father. Even when Nick slowly starts going through his transformation of spending more time with her and getting her prom dress, she does not return the affection nor appreciate what he's trying to do as a father until he's there for her after she gets dumped at the prom. And I actually liked her performance because it kind of gave me flashbacks of Charisma Carpenter's Cordelia from Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel. This very sort of attitude. When you have a well-established composer like Alan Silvestri, who did the score for the iconic Back to the Future movie series, and you bringing songs by legendary swing artists such as Nancy Wilson, Sammy Davis Jr., and the legend that is old Blue Eyes himself, Frank Sinatra, then you've got the great formula for a good soundtrack and a good score for the movie. And the sight of seeing Mel dance to Sinatra's I Won't Dance is just something that, you know, is quite likable, because you know the guy is multi-talented, and doesn't matter what decade you're in, a bit of Sinatra goes alright with everyone.
What Women Want is a very tender and entertaining romantic comedy that shows that a chauvinistic womanizer can change into a nice guy and gives back, as opposed to the guy who takes at the beginning only to further his career. You envy and question his position at first, yet halfway through you want to aspire to be Nick Marshall for the class act he becomes with his transformation. Nancy Meyers did a first-class job directing a movie that 14 years on is as amazing as it was when it was originally released in the year 2000. It makes you laugh, cry, and feel for the characters. It has been rumored that Cameron Diaz was going to be in a sequel called What Men Want, but nothing since has materialized. What Women Want gets a must. I do, however, have a very good